Jawohl, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Another Code R Journey into Lost Memories auf der Nintendo Switch. In der letzten Folge haben wir hier aufgehört, ich würde sagen, machen wir weiter. Ashley wollte sich unbedingt die Bilder ansehen, dann schauen wir uns die Bilder doch mal an, würde ich so sagen. Foto von älteren Männern. An der Wand hängen... Achso, gerade Fotos hängen an der Wand.
The three of us first hit it off when we started talking music. Nowadays, we're fishing buddies.
You all talked about music? Does my dad even like music?
Does he ever? In fact, when he was younger, he dreamed of hitting it big. He's no slouch on piano, you know.
I didn't know, actually. I can't believe he can play piano.
He told me he played keyboard in a rock band back in the day. Rex and I were crazy about the guitar, same as Tommy. We all got pretty jazzed up going on about those days, so... the three of us tried jamming together.
No, seriously? Why would Dad hide that from me? Do you go fishing with my dad a lot?
Oh yeah, the three of us go out all the time. I taught them everything they know. Of course, your dad and Rex are still beginners. But they seem to be enjoying themselves all the same.
I had no idea.
Sorry, aber er hat wohl Freunde. Ja. Ich wollte es vorlesen, habe aber gerade einen Schluck getrunken und mich dann verschluckt, weil ich mir gemerkt habe, ja, genau so. Ich muss hier was vorlesen. So ein Quatscho. Hey. Dieser Burger ist genauso lecker, wie er aussieht. Absolut perfekt. Na gut, gehen wir mal zu den anderen Jungs und Mädels da. Bob's Food Hut.
Amazing.
Ich sollte nicht gerade bei der Probe stören, das ist ernst. Aber der Song ist gut, der hier spielt, ich bin ehrlich. Ja, wir haben noch keine Münze. Mit den Marken kann ich mir Kaugummis ziehen. Ja, wenn wir denn mal eine Marke finden würden, ne? Siedlung.
Ashley.
Der Junge ist noch. Warum siehst du dir nicht die Fotos an? Hab ich doch schon. Achso, da sind noch mehr. Foto eines Mannes. Ein altes Foto.
Oh, wow, it's Bob. He's so young. I feel like I've seen that food stand somewhere before.
Thank you. Huh. Japanese food that uses salmon. Well, rice balls with salmon are probably my favorite.
I just remembered. Mom got food from this stand.
Ah, that's me from a long time ago. I was a bit more handsome then, eh?
When was this taken?
This was before I had the food hut, so about 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
This fine diner started out as a humble food stand. I wanted a convenient way to sell my burgers. I'd set up shop wherever there were tourists. Sold hamburgers every day.
What changed?
Well, it's not exactly that the burgers weren't popular, but they lacked that special something. Never sold out. I started thinking and realized what was missing. I needed a centerpiece, a real showstopper.
Oh, I know. You're talking about the salmon rice burger, aren't you?
Bingo! Of course, I didn't come up with it all by my lonesome. It's quite the funny story, in fact. One of my customers inspired it. They gave me a tip that led to my greatest invention.
Who was the customer?
She was a tourist who came to visit the mermaid statue. Now that I think about it, her eyes were just like yours. Had a young girl with her. She said she was meeting an old friend by the clock tower.
A customer gave you a tip?
Yep, a fine tip indeed. I've been pondering how to use the salmon I caught in the lake. I wanted to make some sort of specialty. But back then, all I could make was hamburgers. I tried a few different salmon burgers, but I couldn't quite nail the level of quality I was looking for. As I'm racking my brain over it, a woman came up to the stand. She mentioned she was Japanese. I thought she might have a good idea for a recipe.
She was Japanese?
And I'll never forget what she said. Rice balls with salmon are probably my favorite. She said you take the rice and ball it up around the fish. That was my eureka moment. Maybe salmon goes better with rice than with bread. So how about I try using rice for the bun? After that, I needed to puzzle out the best way to cook the fish. So after a little trial and error, the salmon rice burger was born.
That's quite the story. It must have been Mom who gave Bob the tip. But who was Mom meeting at the clock tower? An old friend? Who could that be?
Oh, that was so good.
How was it, kiddo? Meet your standards?
Yeah, I've never had a burger like that. I would like fish a lot more if it all tasted like that.
Very good.
Ready to go, Matthew?
Yep, I feel a lot better.
Come back soon, Ashley. Got it?
I will. Hey, Tommy, Janet, I'm heading out. See you later, Ashley.
See ya.
Good luck with practice.
Thanks.
Also gut, dann mal los das Wasser analysieren. Hoffentlich klappt das.
Let's hurry back to your dad's cottage.
Right. We'll use his computer to look into the pollution.
Richtig. Das, was wir schon die ganze Zeit machen wollten. Dann laufen wir los. Wie gesagt, das kleine Häuschen da, ne? Das wird mir vollkommen reichen. Weil das andere da ist auch ganz hübsch, was ich gerade gesehen habe, das Violette da hinten. Oh, okay. Was ist hier los? Kamera?
Ashley.
Oh,
Huh?
Ryan! Den haben wir auch lange nicht gesehen.
Ashley, come on.
Und noch ein Dialog.
Ryan? Go on ahead, Matthew. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Sorry to surprise you. I wanted to speak, just the two of us. This is my cottage. Let's talk inside.
Wow, it's so minimalist.
I have no need for possessions. I don't spend much time here.
Too busy at work, huh? Sounds familiar.
Something like that. But perhaps not as busy as you.
What do you mean?
Are you not? You've been wandering all over Lake Juliet, haven't you?
I guess you've seen me around.
I have.
I'm looking for my friend's dad.
Is that so?
He disappeared 5 years ago. So I'm trying to help my friend figure out where he went. We found a lot of information, but nothing really helpful yet.
I see.
I guess it sounds weird when I say it like that, huh?
No, it's understandable. Would you tell me your friend's name?
Matthew Crusoe.
Crusoe. Is this friend of yours related to Crusoe Resort?
You know about it?
I do. It's not a secret. I believe everyone in town is familiar.
You said everyone knows about Crusoe Resort. Well, if they do, nobody seems to want to talk about it.
Is that so?
Dan the forest ranger said that something bad happened. He wouldn't give me any details, though.
There is a likely reason why they can't talk about it. Sometimes we know the truth, but wish to hide it.
Do you know something? If you do, you have to tell me.
You and I are a lot alike.
What?
I believe that since meeting you at the campsite. We have many things in common. We both lost a mother. We both treasured Sayoko. And we both have a strong desire to learn the truth.
Stop changing the subject. Tell me what you know about Crusoe Resort.
There's nothing for me to tell. Nothing you don't already know. The accusations that the resort polluted the lake are false.
Really? The resort's not responsible?
That's correct.
Then who's to blame? Who framed Crusoe Resort for the pollution?
Now that you will learn in time.
I'm getting a little headachy. What's going on? My head feels fuzzy.
You must be exhausted. Don't push yourself too hard. Curiosity is not a sin, Ashley. But don't forget the real reason you came to Lake Juliet. There's someone waiting here for you.
Ryan, I gotta get to my dad's. Matthew must be worried about me.
I understand.
Wieso tut Ryan so mysterious, ey?
I understand.
Ich meine jetzt mal ganz im Ernst. Er benimmt und so ein bisschen, er benimmt sich und sieht aus wie Yusuke aus Persona 5. Könnte aber auch seine Art und Weise zu sprechen sein, so dieses eher ruhigere, ja, ich verstehe das schon.
What's that?
Nee, nick mal. Naja, sowas in der Art.
Oh, this?
Enigma war ja eigentlich eine
It's
Verschlüsselungsschreibmaschine.
beautiful.
It's a kaleidoscope,
Ach
a
so,
memento of my mother.
ein Kaleidoskop ist
It's
das.
broken, but you can still see a cherry blossom in it. Looking through this always made Sayoko miss Japan.
My mom used this?
What's wrong?
I remember my mom holding this. Did you meet up with my mom 13 years ago?
No.
But I remember it.
Is it possible that this memory from 13 years ago is from a different place?
What?
Your hippocampus myelinates so rapidly. And yet, despite your superb neural pathways, you are still susceptible to false recall. I have memories that I recall incorrectly too. I fell gravely ill when I was young. My father treated me. That was when I first met his assistant, Sayoko.
Aha.
Really?
The treatments were painful. But Sayoko kept my spirits high. I'd give her this kaleidoscope before each session. And afterward, I'd wake up, and there she was. She'd hand me the kaleidoscope, smile, and say,
You were so brave, Ryan. Your mom was watching over you, I'm sure.
But one day, I awoke to find myself alone. Sayoko should have been by my side. Surely that's a false recall.
I had no idea.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk.
Yeah, me too. See you later.
Okay, wow. Ich habe so meine Zweifel, ob wir Ryan trauen können oder nicht, aber
We're
irgendwie...
seriously going?
No complaining.
Irgendwie... Weiß nicht, ich will ihm vertrauen und ihn mögen.
Hey, Ashley.
Ich werde hier echt von jedem aufgehalten, kann
I
das
thought you
sein?
were going to your dad's. How'd you end up here?
Oh, just taking the scenic route.
So you're free. Then you should come with us.
Wait, what? Where?
Elizabeth's place.
Why me?
Strength in numbers.
What?
We're going to get to the bottom of this Elizabeth situation. Like, ask her why she doesn't come to practice. Aren't you curious?
A little, but...
Then it's settled.
Yeah, come with us.
Looks like I don't have a choice. Okay, let's go. But I have a friend waiting, so I can't stay long.
No problem. Off we go.
Natürlich ist es das größte Gebäude, was hier rumsteht, ne?
Ugh, it's useless. I don't get a word of this. Ugh.
If we don't find anything today, you have to go back to your uncle's for now.
We're running out of time.
Ach, schaust du mal, Kapitel schon wieder zu Ende. Ging ja wieder relativ schnell von dann. Gut, meine Freunde, würde ich sagen, ist der Part zwar nur 20 Minuten lang, aber machen wir trotzdem mal eine Aufnahmepause, weil ich habe ja gesagt, Kapitelende ist immer Aufnahmepausezeit, außer ich habe verkackt. Aber jetzt geht's. Okay, sehen wir uns hoffentlich in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin und ciao, ciao.